What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and Discussion for Sunday, March 12th, 2023. And before we get into today's video, I hope everyone is doing well, remaining positive, and is always staying blessed. Are you guys looking at the sorry about that, surface map this morning, you guys? You can see here that we have the front that's moving southward here along the southeastern United States that's triggering off these heavy showers and thunderstorms here. As you can see, we do have a heavy rainfall advisory in effect for parts of southern central Mississippi, extreme western Alabama here, and parts of northern Louisiana. As you can see, we have this bow segment line of storms here that's quickly racing to the southeastward here across southern Mississippi, and that does have the potential to produce some isolated, locally damaging wind gusts, which is why we have this mesoscale severe potential here. But the probability of a watch issuance, I believe, is only 20%. So I'm not expecting a watch to be issued at this time. But as you can see here, these storms are quickly racing off to the southeast. So if you live in Macomb, Mississippi, even approaching Hattiesburg, be on the lookout in the next hour or two for these strong storms and rain to be moving into your area. And as we further broaden this out, you can see along in Alabama, Georgia, the Atlanta area, heavy rains ongoing at the moment, South Carolina, even some wintry mess here into parts of North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. So be on the lookout if you stay in that region of the country. And as you can see, out ahead of this front, our temperatures are in the 70s here, but behind the front, quickly falling into the 40s and 50s. So you will notice the difference here once that front does pass the area. And now we're going to use we're going to take the mesoscale off, you guys, and we're going to segue into convective outlook day one here. And as you can see, the slight risk still includes southern Mississippi on eastward here across southern Alabama, Georgia, the Florida Panhandle, while across the New Orleans metro area, we are under a marginal risk for severe weather. The probability here, tornado probability mainly from extreme eastern Mississippi on eastward here at 5%. A 2% encompasses the outer edge of that. We do have a hail probability 15% here that does extend from extreme eastern Louisiana, southern Mississippi, on throughout that slight risk towards Georgia and the Florida Panhandle. And we also do have that wind threat as well, encompassing this same area. So all categories will be on the table today: tornadoes, hail, and some locally damaging winds. So we will need to be on the lookout for that. And as we take the radar off, you guys, let's see. We're going to go to the H triple R. All right, we're going to start at about the afternoon. Start at about noon time, you guys. All right, and as you can see here, about noontime, you can see across south central Mississippi, even extending into Louisiana and maybe parts of extreme East Texas, may even be seeing some showers and thunderstorms here, but really from Louisiana, central Louisiana eastward is where the activity is going to be at today. And as you can see, this is about the noon hour, 12 o'clock, some heavy showers and thunderstorms here. By then, the activity should have been shifted to the south of Atlanta here. So this will be mainly a southern Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida panhandle threat. As the day and evening progresses, we move on to about 5 o'clock, you guys. You can see as that cold front continues to shift to the south, these heavier showers and thunderstorms will also sink to the south here. And we'll have a chance to be producing some tornadoes, damaging hail, and some isolated damaging winds as well. So please be on the lookout here. And as far as the hail part, if you have a carport or anything to protect your car, please put it under. But I believe the hail threat has diminished somewhat. So we probably won't be looking at no big, huge hail like that. But just to be cautious, if you have your items in a safe place, your car, anything in a safe place, please do so. As we move this on to about 7 o'clock, as you can see here across our area, southeast Louisiana, this line is starting to cross Lake Pontchartrain and starting to enter the New Orleans metro area. So I would say roughly about 6 and we'll say between 6 and 8 o'clock, we can be expecting this line of storms here across southeast Louisiana. And as you can see here across the Mississippi Gulf Coast at this time, the front is just about moving through them, and their winds should be switching out of the north. And then as we get further into time, you guys, to about midnight, you can see all of this activity is now shifting off our coastline. And at this time, the winds will be out of the north. The good, drier feel air will be coming in, ushering in those cooler temperatures. So if you dress for it, the start of this week will feel very nice here. If not, you're probably going to be a little chilly. So as I say, you get your sweaters and jackets out, bundle up. You'll feel very nice here. Now, as we take this off, you guys, and before we leave from here, I'm gonna put the radar back on. All right, we're gonna segue quickly because I believe we do have a convective outlook day 2. Yes, we do for southern Florida here, for the Florida Peninsula. I mean, you can see we have a low threat marginal risk here, which does include the Tampa Bay area, and the probability no tornadoes. So that is always a blessing, but there will be a 5% hail threat and also a 5% wind threat. So do be on the lookout for some isolated hail and locally damaging wind gusts if you do stay um, along the Florida Peninsula here for Monday. But other than that, you guys, the day for today to be looking at is across the Gulf Coast here. So everyone, please be safe, be careful. You can check back here at your weather on the fly for the latest updates as the Storm Prediction Center releases them. Or you can also go to the Storm Prediction Center's website or your National Weather Service office for the local and latest up to date information on these storms. Everyone be safe, be careful, and I will talk to you all in the next one.